Greetings and welcome back, Dapplings, to Interstellaria, where we have just successfully, well, found our next part of the puzzle, a new location to visit on this planet. So why don't we head down there right now? However, this time I'm not going to be so bullheaded about the balls. Our captain very nearly died, and while it was good that our captain was able to survive and didn't run away. I mean, it's very good for morale, I imagine. I think we probably need to have our captain go out with a little bit more in the way of firepower this time. We're not going to be bringing Dreamspawn. Dreamspawn doesn't really have any particular combat abilities, but you guys are all capable fighters, so let's have you all get down here and fight as a group, shall we? Alright, there's a little bat thing over there. Alright, engage. Oh, well done. So go ahead and pick that up. Someone's just got a medkit, which is fantastic. What are we going to find down here? Anyway, is there a way down there? Yes, there is. Okay, good. Go straight across, please. Oh dear. Everyone down here now. There we are. I was pressing F instead of G. I was basically fast forwarding. That was not wise. Alright, pick up the gun ammo there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is something up there? I'm not sure. However, please kill this crazy bat. There we go. Alright, next up. Any balls down here? No. Very nice with the shield there. Very, very nice indeed. I'm liking that. Oh dear. Let's get you over here. Now, right now, we're not actually needing to use any particular tactics. I'm just basically bull rushing them in. And bull rushing them? What on earth saying is that? I think I just made up a saying. But I could be having Lord Gecko forward with the shield and being a little bit more strategic about this. I'm not right now because I don't feel we really need it. But that is something I can do in the future. So I'm going to have to bear that in mind. And it's quite possibly going to be necessary in the future. Please be dead. And you as well. Okay, not too bad. We've got Gecko back there just pulling out the shield every now and then for no particular reason. Oh, there is a bat between us. Why wasn't it dead? Okay. Now, this dirt pile seems to be man-made. It'll need something explosive to open. Now, I know what that is because there is actually a location back on our home world which has exactly the same thing, and you need explosives to open it. That's why I didn't go to the hills, because it seems like that area is meant for later stage exploration, so I didn't bother taking us there. But, especially since our actual objectives didn't tell us we needed to go there. However, we just lost some gold. Right. This to-do list shows colony raids, including Sakari, black market deals, and celebrity trivia. A large mountain landing zone on Shuang is listed, which is added to our drop list. Maybe we can find something at the caves to force Nomad Brian out of hiding. Where's the celebrity trivia? DNA to Suma. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Trade Co. Something. Get money. Raid 7 at 8 something or other. Fudge. Bridges. Oh man. Bridges made of fudge. I'm not sure that I'm ready to even think about things like that. Might break my brain. Let's go grab that money. There we go. And all the way back up here. Now, unfortunately, I've got a funny feeling that one of you is going to fall off this. Right, over there. There we go. Fantastic work. There we are. And straight up here as well. Fantastic. Everyone up there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen because you're all derps. You really are all derps. Really? There we go. Now. Now. No. Okay then. Doesn't want to fight us. Get on here. Right. Well, I feel that everyone is now able to do some gathering. So I'm going to bring you back when we have thoroughly stripped all useful parts out of nature from here, whether it be plant or rock. Okay, here we are. Our crew are back. Now, what do we get? We're up to 18 gems. Ooh, we've got some leggings. Let's have a look at this. Leather armor insulated with modern materials. Armor +5. That would be amazing. on our captain. There we go. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Anything else? So our armor is now actually only 5. That's interesting. Does it just take the best armor you have? In which case, there's not actually that much reason to have a full suit. That's a little bit disappointing. Okay, well, it is now time for us to take to the heavens. We have our next destination unlocked. Oh, actually, I should have had someone healing, really, there. I'll check on all of their healths. If they're not too bad, then we won't worry too much about it. As long as they fight as a group, they seem to be able to do okay. But let's move you aside. You're relatively okay. What about you? Can I get you to heal? You don't need to. You do a little bit, though. Gads, our armor is low. So go back to getting things set up while we wait for some healing to be done. Now, let's check on our logbook. Again, we have a new location that we got to go to, from what I recall. Right, currently, we've got to go to a... where is it? Charlotte Colony. So maybe we can find something at the caves to force Nomad Brian out. Okay. Right. I think it is time for us to go to the caves. Here we are. Right. Time to land. Now then, as I recall, this is a potentially very dangerous spot. So we're going to be trying to employ some tactics here to keep our crew alive wherever possible. First, we're going to move as a group, but we are going to be fairly cautious here. There are also, this is the more or less as far as I've gotten. I've gotten to one further location beyond this. But beyond that, there are only a couple of locations that I'm even aware of in terms of the story, but I haven't visited. Also, this is the first location where you actually start to find secrets as well that I'm aware of. Now, we've got some tougher mobs to deal with here. Let's get over there. Notice that there. Breaks up. There we go. Let's move as a group. Can I actually give you control commands? Like, can I make you control 1? No. Control 1? No. No, I can't. There are no control groups. That is a bit of a shame. Okay, what we can do is we can try and use you tactically. Right, you're going here. You're also pulling out your shield. You guys are going there, and you're engaging from afar. Oh no, that's right. Keep your armor up. Well done. That's right. Keep blocking all that damage. Well done, guys. That was perfect. Also, you just picked up something awesome. And who picked it up? It wasn't you. That is a shame. This, I kind of want to give to the captain, but we're going to have to take that back to the ship. Okay. Though that said, was that actually on Lord Gecko? Yes, Lord Gecko, since you're going to be our tank, there you go. Armor upgrade. I know, it would have been better. I mean, our captain is generally our frontline melee unit, but I would actually prefer Lord Gecko to have a very good survivability right now. Alright, let's head on up here and take that out. Not too hard. What are we going to find over here? Now, when I said secrets, basically there are some... You notice that parts of the roof and floor were exploding. There are some locations which aren't visible to the naked eye, or rather appear to be just solid floor, when in reality they are traversable, so we can basically move through the floor. You don't really need too much with those bats, but let's go up here. Now, you are going to be a pain no matter what I do, so just get over there and engage. There we go. You're all going to fall, aren't you? Oh no, well done. The pathing gets very dodgy around this area, so I'm trying to have them move as a group where I can to try and limit their derping around. See, like that. There we go. They should be able to traverse that area fairly easily. Up here will do. There we are. A little bit of a minus on armor. How about we fight some stuff here? Well done, Lord Gecko. In fact, Lord Gecko, I want you in the front up here as well. And go. You guys behind. Lord Gecko, guard. There we go. Just keep up that guarding, Lord Gecko. Well done. Everyone up here now. God. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh dear, that was a bit of a silly thing to do. I actually didn't mean to do that. Now, I believe there's a way down here somewhere. Ah yes, here it is. There we are. And, no, come on. Down you go. No, come on. It's okay. No, Lord Gecko, stop being afraid. Now, we've got a very nice item down here. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Now we need to get back out. Now, we are going to need to equip that to... Let's see who got it. Lord Gecko, it obviously couldn't be. Oh, it was Fasic, okay. Right, well, the sword. Adventurous sword. You know what time it is. Adventure time. Deals good damage at a fairly quick speed. 0.5 damage. Whereas this does 0.2 damage at range. You know what, let's... I think we'll give it to Gint. Because Gint has already got a knife. Yeah, I like that idea. We will be giving that to Gint. But first, we're going to try and clear as much of this area as we can. Because I do know what lies ahead of us. So we're just going to try and clear out a little bit first. There we go. May as well grab that. And we're almost at the very top now. I'm just going to give you I'm going to let you see what we're going to face. And then I'm going to run away. That is what we're going to face. Now I'm going to run away. What we want to do is go and get ourselves equipped. So I'm going to have our units do that, and I shall bring you back when we're ready to take on that horrible, horrible thing up there. Okay, there we go. We have completely healed. We have completely re-equipped. And I also took the liberty of mining everything out so that we wouldn't have to worry about it once we've defeated this boss. If indeed we are able to defeat him. He can be very, very tough. Right, now, are you going to be able to get out there on your own? Good, good, good. Now, if we have a quick look, Gint has got the sword. Lord Gecko still got the body armor and the shield. And Fasic has got some pants and a gun. The gun has been completely reloaded. And of course, our droid is nowhere to be seen because it really does not belong up here. Now, I want Fasic up here. I want Gint with Fasic. Lord Gecko, you unfortunately have the unenviable task of being first into this fray. Now, all of you on guard. Lord Gecko, I really hope you can defend from these blows. That's right, Lord Gecko. I will use medkits if need be. I will absolutely use medkits if need be. I think need be. Let's see. Got 2. Currently down. There we go. 34. Let's fully heal you. There we go. If we have to, we'll just abandon and go back and heal. I'm not above running away. It is time to run away. Okay, flee! We'll be right back. Okay, this is going to be the real test. If we go to fight this thing now and it's recovered its health, which I wouldn't be too terribly surprised if it were true, then at that point, we are going... No, there. Thank goodness. I was going to say we are going to need to come back with a much larger crew. Okay, we should be able to take it down, I think. Let's speed up some time. Hope that Lord Gecko can survive. No, Lord Gecko is taking a lot of damage. Run away, Lord Gecko. We should be able to handle this. Oh, my lord, that was close. Lord Gecko, you had 5 health. We cut that so fine, you could probably slice through dimensions with it. My goodness. Current mission log item. Acme Dynamite. Oh, wow. Did we steal a supply, Lee Coyote? Nomad Brian's pet was holding on to this for him. A specialized TNT which puts out a controlled blast. This must be how Nomad Brian holed himself up into Shuang Underground. It should be useful for getting him out of his hiding spot. I cannot believe you are still alive. Well played. Well played indeed. We've got some DNA, various forms of animal DNA data. That's kind of cool. But I am actually amazed that you survived. Honestly, amazed. Probably shouldn't have happened. We should have lost you by all rights. I was being incredibly reckless by letting you fight for that long. But you came out of it on top. I am very, very proud. But I think that's probably going to be the last bit of little fighting we do for now. I think we're going to see if we've got enough money to go and upgrade some stuff. Maybe get some better armor. Oh my lord, you're going to be healing for the next forever. You guys, on the other hand, you're doing pretty good. Let's get you on engineering for now. And let's take to the skies. My goodness. Well done, though. Lord Gecko, you did amazingly. Truly amazingly. I think at one point I may have called you Lord Gint because I was just so flustered with how close to death you came. Okay, crew armor repaired. Now, actually, let's check out the crew armor because I think that's why armor looked a little bit weird to me, is because their armor was already down. Yeah, here we are. Armor 10 on Fasic. That's actually pretty awesome. Armor 5, armor 9. You know, as much as I like having my captain safe and sound, can I put this down there? No, I can't. Okay, I can't manage your armor outside of away missions. But we're going to give that to Lord Gecko, I think. Makes a little bit more sense for Lord Gecko to have it because of how important it is for him to be able to tank. Now, we've got a couple of other places we can go to. You know what? Let's check out. Yeah, let's check out Earth. Might as well. Ooh, what just happened there? Did something just say denied? Earth, human landing denied. What about here? Human landing denied. Sean, human landing denied. Okay, well, we're going to Yunki then. Trade post open. Very well. How are you doing for healing? Not too amazingly well. Why don't you go and have a kip? Oh. Our fleet has been bombarded by unknown energy. It has altered the DNA and chromosomes of our crew, completely swapping them to the opposite gender. That's awkward. Well, Captain Fesican, Dreamspawn, Gintina Halcius. Really, is that Fesikina? That is amazing. Lordson Gecko. Okay, well, I was going to change that to Lady Gecko, but no, I'll keep it since the game already changed it. That is so funny. Few things are that funny. Right, I'm going to get you to have a bit of a kip. I noticed that your models haven't really changed that much, though. That's a little bit disappointing, but okay. Wow. Okay, well, you now need some food. You need some food also. You need nothing but healing, so let's get you healing. And before we go down to the planet, we're going to get everyone fully topped up on their needs, because it's always important to do that before you land, because your crew can't just abandon your ship in the middle of space. But they can if you land. So just try to top up their loyalty a little bit here and there. I'm not sure if they remember that they've been poorly treated, so this is completely useless, but let's go to the UHC military. Let's see what they say here. Someone's listening to the jukebox. Hello! Okay, Captain, it's time for you to get out and have a chat. You're pretty happy. Greetings, civilian! Who are you? Merely a single citizen lending his aid to the greater good that is humankind. The United Human Colonies are a golden beam of sunshine in the dark galaxy. We are the pinnacle of innovation and style. What is this place? Yunki used to be the spot of an old Empire bureaucratic hub. We burned that down early on during the war and put up a station. Now it serves as the only civilian access to powerful human technology. The Kersha hate it. Well, fantastic. I don't want to talk to you anymore. What have we got over here? We can hire some crew members. We can also talk to you. Let's go and have a little bit of a chat. What an age we live in. Did you know you can command multiple ships? Yes, I did. Trade co-captains are all licensed and approved for fleet command, overseen by the United Human Colonies. Up to 5 ships, a civilian commanding a fleet. That is truly amazing. We are living in the future, my friend. It is true. Now, I can buy DNA here? Various forms of animal and plant DNA. Oh, that's actually interesting to note. So, that may be one of the first proper trade goods that I've seen. How much are health packs here? 100. Are they 25 elsewhere? Or is that just in my inventory? What about DNA? Do you want it? No, you're overstocked, so I'm not going to sell it here. Don't need it. Well, I'll keep on to the 9th, actually. And I'll keep hold of these as well, because I don't know when I'm going to be giving them to someone else. Flowers and herbs? You don't really care for them. I think 17 is basically what we got before. Precious gems definitely was 75 at Tradeco. So we'll go ahead and we'll sell almost all of them. I'm going to keep a few just so I can check different stations that I go to. I'll always try to keep one, I think, of everything. That way I can work out where is the best place for selling things. Vines and roots. Again, nothing much here, so we'll just sell that down to 1. Now, the only problem with this is it does take up an inventory slot, and it's not really what I want to do. I'm not going to sell the DNA because it is flat out not good here. But we've got 4,020. We could buy a bunch of things. There's all these tactical Mark 3, navigation Mark 2. Wow, that would take all of our money. Navigation Mark 3, greatly improved energy speed for the fleet, requires 2 energy. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Medbay, though, is potential. Moderately heals crew when used, requires 2 energy to use it, though, but kind of awesome. A stove, moderate level food station, requires 2 energy. Stasis tube Mark 2, moderate sleeping station, requires 2 energy. That one is a bit nasty. A TV, so instead of a jukebox, we could have a TV. Moderate entertainment requires 2 energy. A rocket pod, I think we've got one of those. Now, what else have we got? We've got some crazy stuff here. A standard pistol. Standard human handgun, moderate power and range, 1 damage. That's actually really good. Depending on how fast that fires, that's probably better than the sword that we've got. The 30mm Gatling cannon. Medium projectile cannon, 3 times 5 damage, required 1 energy. I think the other one is 3 times 2. Or I could be wrong, but I think that would be a very nice pickup for us. But I'm tempted with 2 of these. I think we're going to buy... As much as I said I wasn't going to sell the DNA. No, it wouldn't give us enough, so there's really no point. I could sell spacesuits, but again, they don't give me... They give me so little money. I think we'd be better off getting a new crewman. But I am going to pick up those guns. I'm going to at least pick up one of them. And we're going to swap... I'm thinking of swapping the sword out for the needle pistol, but honestly... well, let's just take one for now. Because I don't know, actually, if when you consider the fire rate, whether that's actually going to be as good of a weapon. Let's check on crew, though. Because we may now have an extra set of gear for a new crewman. Let's see. We've got enough money. We can buy a new robot. We don't actually need a new robot. I'm not going to replace Dreamspawn. We've got Xyla Neal. Navigation of 4. Is that actually better than what we have? Or is it just behind what we've got? I think it actually might be on par. Xyla Neal, welcome aboard. We're about to go somewhere really dangerous, though. So you may actually be kicking yourself for accepting this posting. But still, I expect you to do your part. Let's get you over here. Now, I can quickly check, once we get back to space, what kind of skills we've got. I think Fasic is actually better at the helm. But with Xyla Neal around, it's more really another hand for combat that I'm looking for there. We've got 1 extra weapon right now. We've got some pretty good gear in terms of spacesuits. Our armor is fine. Right, let's... Fascina. Sorry, not Fasic. Fascina. That's fantastic. Navigation, yeah, you're actually a fair bit better. But at least we've got someone else now who can help. We are going to want to swap out your gear. Actually, thinking about it, I probably should have had you stay landed, but that's not going to be a huge problem for now. Let's get Xyla over there, working on that station. We will get Dreamspawn. You can just sit in the doorway, keep it open for me. Gintina Halacles, we are going to have you on scanning, I believe it was. And you can just kind of hang out as well. We don't really need you working on anything particular. In fact, since you're hungry, you go have some food. We'll have Fasakina take care of scanning. But that is it for this episode, I'm afraid. In the next, we are going to be going back to try and see if we can find Nomad Brian. But that will be for the next episode. Hopefully, with an extra hand to help us, we'll be able to bring forth overwhelming firepower. Maybe, maybe not. And we'll also check out that new gun. But that is for the next episode. I hope you've liked this one, though, and I hope you'll be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.